Hello, my good sir.
Most what up my bag?
What would I like?
What can I get you?
Give me some of the good stuff. Well, not good stuff. Mix it with cola. Hello. What's that? What brings me here? Well, I live here. But I'm one of those independent people. I'm not an indentured servant. Not anymore. I'm a free man. Worked my way up from the bottom and I own my own ship now. Beautiful crusader. I was smart. Where's my drink? Why am I still here, you ask? Well, as I said, I'm a smart man. Okay. Also, buying that ship may have tapped me out, and I can live here cheaply until I can earn a little more for a nice place. No need to go into debt again, you understand. I may be back to zero, but I got a plan. Yeah, I've got some mining equipment, my own ship, and I'm my own boss, and I recently heard about a job. Let me tell you about it. Good morning, Stanton. We are in not our hab. We are in our new spaceship. We are in the MSR, and as you can hear, a lot of noise coming out. While we were sleeping, we were traveling. We were just heading out. We're going to do a little bit of mining. We're going to check out the new caves that I have yet to check out. Oh, every time. I love this game. Look at my shadow. Wow. So, we went to Port Olisar. We picked up some quick flares, and we have our Russack equipped, and we have our flares in inventory. Now, actually, how long do we got? 24 million? Plenty of time. So, in order to equip your flares, you need to have core on. I don't know if it works for all armors, but it's certainly if you just have your undersuit on. So you go to your equipment manager, and as you can see right now, I've got some leg armor and I got my Russack core. So from that, I can go to utility and combat throwable, pink quick flare. Let's go that. We'll put those on there and save changes. Now we have the quick flares. And as you can see, it's right here hanging off my chest piece. If I don't have a chest piece on, those don't show up. Only the multi-tool shows up. So you need to have at least the core, the chest plate on in order to have the flare. Now the flare is sitting on my person on the outside. It's like a glow stick, so we can use that in order to see, but we can also use those in the caves to place down and mark a location so that we know where we're going. So I don't know where else you can get them, but I knew they're available in Port Olisar. So I went there and I picked them up. They're 25 UEC each, and then we decided to head back to Hurston, and we are going to go, well, first I'm going to go to Everest Harbor, and I'm going to request a landing there just to reset my spawn to Everest Harbor. Then we have to go down to the surface, and we're going to pick up a rock. Once we've picked up the rock, we're going to look for one of the investigation missions that says it's a new cave, a cave that you have to either drive or fly a ship into. That is what we're going to do. I'm excited. I cannot believe I forgot that these caves exist. So we're 15 million, 15.7 million out. I'm going to go to Everest Harbor, reset my spawn, head down to the surface, pick up my rock, and then I will come back to this video there. So I'm going to take a bit of a cut here, and we will see you in a moment. Alright, I have got my rock loaded into my MSR, and I'm just checking the contracts. The only investigation we have right now is a cave that is accessed on foot. One of the original caves, nothing changed. So I am on Everest Harbor. My ship is stored. The rock is inside there. I'm just going to hang out and, oh, what's this? And look at things every once in a while, just kind of take a look around, relax a bit, keep checking the contracts until I find one of the newer cave contracts pop up. Contracts keep popping up. The quick way to check, go to Contracts Manager, and you can see Mercenary has a 1 beside there. That means 1 that I haven't looked, the Remove Claim Jumpers. So I've gone through all these and I've looked at all of them, and so now it's quite easy. Just open up Contracts Manager, and I can see right away a Bounty Hunter, that's shown up, this was shown up. I'm looking for Investigation. So I'll just do this for a while, just kind of look around, just kind of relax, and as soon as I get an investigation that is for one of the new caves, I'm going to accept that. Then all I have to do is pull my ship out of storage, and it has the rock already inside it, and I can head to one of the new caves. So that's what I'm doing right now, is just kind of waiting. I can watch the sun slowly come up over Lorville, which is right there in the dark right now, but you can see that the edge of the planet is becoming a bit brighter. So I'm just going to enjoy this. Maybe I'll sit here for a bit, and contracts come up all the time. Hopefully fairly soon a new contract will come up, and I'll be able to accept it, and we can be on our way. So yeah, the job, you see, find the Silvio Avakian, recently missing, and the location was near to Lorville, seemed perfect. I figured it was easy enough to find a guy, go look in a hole in the ground and pull him out. Also, exploring old caves, for a miner like me, I figured I could pull out some minerals along the way, earn a little bit extra cash. I heard about these new caves, newly discovered. Never visited one yet, so I decided to head to spaceport and set off to see them. So I have just pulled my ship out of storage. As you can see, I still have my rock inside. Whatever you have inside your ship when you store it will always be there. That's why if you're ever doing cargo training or even mining and you have to go sell your mine goods, store your ship as soon as you can, and that way it's protected. If there's ever a server crash or anything and your ship can't get destroyed, it's because it'll be protected and all your items will be in there. So as long as I didn't go to another location and claim the ship, anything in this ship still is there when I pull it back out of storage. So it's really handy. Never claim your ship if you have anything you want, because you will lose everything that's inside there. I've even had things like I drank a bottle of water and I just threw it on the ground. I know it's not really the most tidy thing to do in your ship, but that water bottle stayed for the longest time just sitting in the cab of my ship. It was kind of a cool thing. So we are going to go to a cave. We have a cave now. If I hit F1, we look at our contract manager. Not one of the ones we can fly in. However, one of the ones that says this cave can be accessed with small ground vehicle. So it is one of the new caves. It's just not one of the biggest of the two caves. And as you can see here, 226.3 kilometers, 242. It's near Lorville. This is a cave really close to Lorville. So what I'm going to do is once I get there is I'm going to look back at Lorville, and we can figure out roughly the distance that you need to go if you want to try to find this cave without having to accept a mission in order to find the cave. So it's super close. I didn't think there was a cave this close to Lorville, but apparently there is for one of the drivable caves. And that's cool too, because if you have a Grey Cat Rock, you can drive from Lorville, one of the garages, which are right around this area here, and just drive out to the cave, which is super close. So we're going to fly over to this cave. Unfortunately, I was kind of hoping that it would be daylight, but I'll at least put my landing gear down, put my lights on, because I'd like to at least kind of see a bit of the cave, but we're not going to be really able to see the exterior too much because of the darkness, the fact that it is night. But that's okay. I'm just happy that we found a cave that I can explore, one of the new caves. Once I get closer, we'll just have to kind of check it out from the air before we land, and we're going to drive the rock in and see what we can find in there. flying towards the cave, I noticed that we've got some rock minables here that we can go after. Let's find out what those are. So just take a little bit of a scan of them. If there were something, I might as well grab them because we need to start Aphorite. Not the worst, but there's quite a few of them there. We need to start scanning because we need to build up some money. We are almost out of aUEC, but we are right over the new cave. It is right below us here. So if we look back at Lorville, you can see it. It's right there. We are so close. This is really amazing. I didn't know there's a cave this close. It is 30.9 kilometers away. So if you're at Lorville and you're looking at the airport, looking at that large building, if you go left of that, straight out, about 30 kilometers, you may be able to find this cave. Unfortunately, you can't really see what it looks like right now because of the fact that it is pitch black. So I'm going to get a little bit closer and just try to check out this cave. So where is the entrance? Really wish it was bright out so we could see, but this is all kind of rocky here. Maybe what I'll do is... Oh, there we go. Am I on the wrong side of a hill? Oh no! Look at that! Wow! That's cool! This is so much different than what I thought. I wonder if those... Are those up top? Or if those down below? Maybe those are inside the cave, but look at this! Oh, wow! Okay, I am happy to check this out. Oh, wow, that looks so neat. Compared to all the other caves always look the same. They are all just little piles of rock that with a couple of lights around them that you had to walk into. But now we've got this cave here. So I'm going to actually turn and face away from the cave. And I'm going to land the MSR right here. The one drawback of being so close to Hurston is I am a little bit worried that someone will easily find this ship. So looking at this, we're on a bit of a hill. I think if I open my cargo bay, well, I'll show you. If you open your cargo bay from the inside, oh, come on. I'm having some mouse issues. I'm going to turn my ship off first. Okay, that makes it easier. Open cargo. So now if I use Z, you can see, look at that gap between the ground and the ship. If I drove out of there now with the rock, what would happen is I would no longer be able to get back in. I don't even know if I'd be able to get in the ship itself. So I'm going to put my engines back on with I, take off, and we're just going to try to find a slightly better place to land. So I'm just going to go forwards a bit, I'm going to rotate a bit, head back down. Try there. If I look at that, that's probably better. So holding F automatically brings you back to first person. F4 again. Let's look. That's perfect. That ramp actually went into the ground there. So hit I, turn my engines off, hold Y, hit F4 at the same time, and we are now able to get our rock out and go check out this cave. So prepare for me to say wow about 1,000,000 times. Just, this is exciting. What am I wearing? Good. Do I have my flare on me? I do have a flare on me. Perfect. So I've never used the flares before, but we're going to give them a try when we're in the cave. We're going to go grab our Star Runner, or not our Star Runner, our Grey Cat. We're going to get in here, and we're going to go drive in to one of the first new big caves. Hopefully, by the time we decide to come out, it'll be light in here. So I always push F4 and use third person when backing out of ships. As usual, go a little bit slow, especially if the ramp is on the ground, just to make sure there's no wonkiness. Alright. And is there lights on this? There we go. Kind of bright. I might... Alright. I'm going to go close the door to the MSR. I think if you close it, it locks. I'm not 100% sure about that. But if so, I mean, someone can still shoot the ship and damage it, but at least no one's going to steal it if it actually locks. So there used to actually say lock on here, and I don't see that anymore. Whoa. Don't stand on the ramp while closing it. So let's just hope that that is the case. So we are near the cave. It's a couple hundred meters away. We're just going to go drive over there and check it out. Get back in. Okay. So I'll go into third person again. I don't know if the lights are really helping because of the fact that it is so bright here. Okay, so let's double check. The cave is that direction a bit. So we gotta go over here. Drive this way. There we are. Wow, it's right into the cliff. This is terrific. So you can just drive in with your rock. All right, we are climbing up into here. This is awesome. I'm going to do a little bit of a scan here. So there are those gems up there is what we saw, but none in here at the moment. This is massive. This is so cool. Like, I know they're designed to be driven around, but I'm just gonna walk around and look at this cave. So let's go up here. Whoa. And the best part about Hurston is I don't have to worry about... can I get up there? Maybe not. I don't have to worry too much about freezing to death or cooking to death. Basically, so if we push 4, will that switch between the two? How do I use the flares? Okay. I thought the flares would come out the same way as the multi-tool. Let me confirm. Primary, barrel, utility, combat throwable, queer. Another flare there. So now we have 2 quick flares. Alright, well that'll be something I'll have to look into. I really want to get the flares working, but right now, we can just put this away. Let's check out this cave. There's so many little like nooks and crannies, but it's so big. Like the size of this. All the other caves were low ceiling. You saw when I was in it. This is a new, larger size cave. And there's got to be minables in this cave for the rock. That would make sense, because otherwise, why would you have a cave like this? So, is there any that you can mine right now? I don't see any at the moment. So we're gonna drive this more. We're gonna drive into the cave. We're parked up here. Get in the driver's seat. We are gonna check this cave out, and hopefully we can make some money. If we can find the person, we'll be able to make some money. But at the same time, if we can find any minables. What is... oh. Okay, so that is my headlight reflecting into here. And I can't turn it off from inside. So I gotta get out of the vehicle and turn my headlight off. And once it's off, I can get back in. So T for torch. Get back in. Yeah, my headlamp was reflecting against the window on the interior of the vehicle. Doesn't make it necessarily that much easier to see. Push F4. That is so cool. Oh, I'm so happy that with... oh. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go in here. So there is some rock minables around the corner there. get to. Maybe they're even just hand minables, but we will find out. 54 meters. Alright. Can I get farther in here? Oh, see, I don't think we can get very far in there with that. That's okay. We are going to get out. We're going to go mine these. I can actually see the outline of them with... I don't know if you can see that. When I get back in, I'll... Well, I guess it won't really work because I'll have mined them by then. I'm going to show you when you're in here, when I was close enough, they were showing up. There. You can see the outlines there. There's one there, there's one there, there's one there. So we've got a bunch of them. They're all 20 meters or so away. Maybe I can get around to them, but I'm not sure. I'm just going to get out. We're going to go mine these with our hand mining tool. We're going to find out what they are. Oh. Why are they underground? Why can't... They're like buried into the ground here. That makes no sense. There's definitely an issue with that. Well, let's go around the corner. I just can't get over the size of this cave. There must be a way to drive around here to get onto this side. Look at how big it is. Definitely we can't... Well, I mean, I could drive down there, but it's not going to be very useful. There's some more things we could collect, but as we remember from my earlier attempt, not really worth a lot. Yeah, there's definitely things in here, but they're in the walls, and I'm unable to actually mine them. That's kind of disappointing. Kind of an issue with... What is that? Oh my... That scared me. It shouldn't have, but it sure did. That was... I was not expecting some blue tentacle-looking thing to move, and that's what happened. Oh my god. Alright, so that was fun. Let's go do more driving. Hold R to put this away. Remember to turn my headlight off so I can see where I'm going. Although if I go to like third person, I guess it's not going to really matter. And I'm going to turn the lights back on in the vehicle. Does that help? Sort of. Not really. Okay. So where should we go now? That's... Just the fact that we can drive around in here is pretty amazing. Even though it doesn't seem like we can get very far with the rock. There's more of those... Come on. Drive. More of those tentacle things. I don't think this is going to work well. I'm going to just back up. Let's explore on foot. I was really hoping to mine in this cave. Doesn't seem like that will be possible, but I'm just super excited with checking this cave out. So it's a new cave, new design. Nice cinematic. Alright, we are going to go... We'll go the way we were just trying to drive. A little bit rough for driving. The thing is, I could take like a small ship in here, I'm sure. Like I could take like a Merlin or something. Even the Aurora could probably fly in here for at least a while. Well, good thing we didn't drive in there. Okay, so we're kind of... I'm confused about where I need to go in this cave. Definitely you cannot take the Grey Cat up this hill, but I could possibly climb it. No, because I need those yellow things that I showed you. So let's go through this crevice that we found here and try to find some minables and try to find our missing friend. So as usual, I'm going to try staying on all the left-hand entrances. So, or all the right-hand entrances, I should say. And not go left. Although if I drop down there, it's... Oh. Okay, but there's yellow here, so I'll be able to climb back up. Perfect. This is so huge. Look at how big this place is. There's gotta be a way I can drive around on here. I just have not found it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Well, I made it down. That was like, oh, wow. Okay, a little bit turned around already. Luckily, we know that that is the way it came. So whoa, there's a good chance you're gonna see me not find my way out of here. It's getting deeper and deeper. I don't know where I am. Don't know where I'm going. I don't know what's down here. There's a lot of these things to collect. If there's ever a quest to collect these things to maybe get paid a little more, that'll be kind of cool when you know where there's certain materials that you can find. Okay, I have just dug myself into a hole. That's all I've done. So we're gonna try to get back out of here. I'm gonna put this away, climb back up, and we're gonna try heading to the left. Whoa, whoa! As best as I can. Climb. 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 Alright, where am I? Where am I going? Climb. Nope. Come on. Come on. Climb. Climb. I'm like Tenzing Norgay. Look at me go. Okay. Now where do I go? Okay. 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 Climb. Nope. Climb. And one more. You can do it. We did it. We are out. I think. Okay. That's where we started. So we're going to go. Don't fall in the hole. We're going to go this way. Let's see what's this way. This is going to be a big bunch of me running around getting lost and not even finding anything to mine. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with just checking out this massive cave. I just can't get over the size of it. I can't wait to see the ones we can fly a ship into. If this is the size of like the drivable caves. Uh-oh. Why can't I? Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. Guys. I have a... Oh, I got a med pen. Guys, I'm stuck. I cannot get out. I'm stuck in a crack. How do I get stuck in this? This is ridiculous. What happened? Why can't I get out? This should not... This is the end. I'm like wedged on my knees. This is very disappointing. I was so excited to check out these caves. And what happens? I blame you. Laughing at me. This would be the time that a cutlass red would be useful, because it would then be a respawn point. Well, it appears I am stuck, and I have no choice. I'm going to respawn and come back to this cave, I hope. I'm just going to come in whatever ship I have. I'm not going to worry about the rock anymore. I don't really feel like going through going to get it. I'm going to take maybe Aurora, see if I can actually fly into this cave. That'll be what I'm going to do. So, I will join you again in a moment. Yeah. So, I was stuck. Done for, I tell you. slowly growing weaker and weaker. No idea how long I was there. Must have passed out. Woke up back in Lorville. Good as new. Apparently, some miner brought me in. Probably was somebody working those caves. Never got his name. Makes sense, he was probably working on the side. Didn't want the company finding out he was there and taking their cut. Drove us both back on my rock. Saved my life. Kept him for himself. Could have been worse, I suppose. He didn't take my ship. Lucky for me, I was smart. Had that locked up tight. Sitting right where I left it when I returned. Loss of a rock is better than the alternative. Could have been my body stuck in that cave. And it was insured, so no great loss. Anyways, I returned back to the mission. And more careful this time, not to go falling into any more holes. Mining minerals as I went along. So I was unsure what would happen with my Star Runner. It says unknown. We're going to see, if I take the MR out, if it's still at the cave. I wonder if it's still there. That'd be kind of neat if it is, but I'm really going to be surprised if the Star Runner is still there, especially once I've pulled out another ship. But we're going to head back to that cave. We're going to give it a go with a smaller ship that I can actually fly in there a bit and take a look at the interior. I'm assuming the Aurora should be able to fit into that cave. This is all kind of new stuff for me, so we're going to give it kind of a little exploration and just see what we find.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check. Stand by with 4 shields. Shields max.
So I will point out, as I'm flying to Lorville here, my Star Runner is showing up on the map. So I may be able to recover that ship at the expense of leaving this one behind. It looks like my Star Runner's there, which makes me think that the rock will be there also. So not a total loss, just kind of an annoying loss. But we're going to go fly to the cave. And maybe I'll keep getting stuck, and maybe eventually I'll have my whole fleet of ships parked outside the cave, which will be kind of ridiculous. So I'm going to speed up a bit, and we're going to fly towards the Star Runner. So it is brighter, but it also looks still kind of dusty and murky, so I don't know what it'll actually be like. What happens if I scan my own ship? Empty seat. Owner. Oh yeah, definitely my ship. I like the fact that it scannable. I don't like the fact that you can see it 15 kilometers, 16 kilometers out, especially when we are that close to Lorville. This is not a cave that you will be able to go to and be hidden. People will definitely find this cave. At least this ship I can park pretty much wherever I want. I don't have to worry about getting in or out, as opposed to the ramp on the Star Runner. So we're about 8 kilometers out, 7 kilometers out. Getting a bit closer. It is brighter, and the sun is coming out. This won't be the most exciting video. A lot of me flying around, but I am so excited. I cannot believe it's taken me this long to check out these caves. So here we are. You can see the... Oh, I left my lights on. The cave isn't really easy to spot, but you can see the entrance off to the left there. Cool. So let's see if you could technically fly a ship into here. It's a little bit of a tight fit. Maybe not. Well, I mean, it's doable. A small ship can fit in here. That's neat. Not really anywhere to land, though. But you could fly a little ship in here. So if you're ever trying to, like, fight anybody, it's a good way to... Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's a good way to, like, protect yourself from fire, and they'd have to make themselves available just by peeking through the hole here, at which point you could fire at them. So that's kind of a neat idea. Alright. I am trying... Part of it is that I have the ESP, which is like the assist for slowing you when you're near items. Oh, this is cool. So we have the sun just coming up. So now we can actually check out the exterior of this cave. So I'm going to land here, and let's check out this cave.
Landing complete. Engines are off.
Alright, so now I've got 2 ships here, plus my rock. I think should still be inside there somewhere. Although it's not showing up on my HUD. Is it? No. But at least we got the MSR. At least it is still there. There's the cave. This is a cool... Oh, this is a cool place. So the sun coming right up over Hurston will just shine into this cave. So let's go in there and see what it looks like now. Try to avoid jumping in any cracks. Apparently they are the Achilles heel. Oh, there I am. My little shadow. This is amazing. This is so amazing. Oh, that looks so good. Okay. Okay. The sun's coming up. So let's like... Oh. Oh. I'm so happy with how that looks. And look at, you can see the sun slowly moving over the rocks as it rises. That is so neat. So I wonder if the sun will head right down into this cave. I wonder if that's how much will light up. I'm beginning to think that the rock is gone. I don't know what happened to the rock. It seems to have disappeared. But the MSR was still there, and that I'm happy with. That's cool. Awesome. Oh, so good. Okay. So let's try... Let's try this way. Yeah, the rock is gone. I don't know what happened to the rock. Unfortunately, we didn't get it. But I'm going to avoid that one crack, which was this way. This way? Yeah. Somewhere here. Was that it? Were you there? I don't know. Definitely there was something here that you had to avoid walking into. I did not, and I definitely regretted it. But now we're back. We're back on track. Only a half hour. A lost rock we got to claim. But that's okay. It's not like we had a lot to mine at the moment. Is there anything to mine here? Oh, oh. No, okay. So we are going to... Well, I went left, so maybe we'll try to keep left now. So there was an entrance here. We're going to try to find our missing person. Make a little bit of cash. Oh, there's so many places to fall. Oh, now I'm like scared of like getting stuck. These are all yellow though. So, oh, but there we go. Look at this. Gonna make some money. Had a night. Perfect. Scan it. Scan it. Mine it. We're gonna mine this Hadnite. We're gonna make some cash. We're not gonna like lose out here. Although it's gonna be slow going. This looks like this is like a bigger rock that having the rock mining vehicle would definitely help out because this is gonna take a bit to crack. But we're gonna give it our best. Seems quieter too. I'm not sure why. Something's wonky with the sound that I'm not really hearing. I hear the rumble though. So this is a size 0.6 and an instability of 1.9. 10% of this rock is hadnite. That's what those symbols on the right side mean. So now I can start scrolling down a bit. Keep it right in the middle there. And we have almost cracked this rock. Alright, how many gems did we get? One. And we'll just wait. So we'll see how many gems we get. I'll come back once I pick them all up. So, I picked up 9 rocks. I turn around, and this looks like Dolivine, maybe? Dolivine. And we've got a rock full of Dolivine here. A little bit harder to mine. It's a little more unstable. You can see the stability of 3.3. But, I mean, money is money. So let's give this a go and see if we can get this one cracked as well. If this one starts to overcharge, it's best just to back away, and if it's going to explode, at least you're not going to get injured. You never want to be right next to a rock, especially Dolivine, if it's going to blow. No use saving it. It's not worth the attempt. So this is going up and down fairly quickly, so I'm going to have to really slowly take my power down once it gets into the green. So there we go. So I've turned it off, and now I can slowly kind of cycle the... So I'm at 21%, need a little more, 40%, back down to 30, turn it off again. This one is definitely taking a little more finesse to get it going. But I think we got it. There we go. So we've got some more stone. So we're at least making some money since we are pretty low on funds at the moment. And we're checking out a new cave. And honestly, I don't care how much money I make. I don't care that I had to reset. I just love the look of this new cave. The light looks cool in it. The size is impressive. And I know there's another type of cave out here. And I'm assuming it's not just 2 new caves. I'm assuming that there's actually different styles of caves. So there's more than one that you can access by vehicle and more than one that you can access with a ship. So I love it. I love just discovering and exploring new things, or even just looking at things that I've already been to, but just kind of enjoying. There's been times where I've just watched ships take off and land from other players. So this is awesome. I'm having a great time, and at the same time, picking up some Dolivine. Now, because I'm on Hurston, if I ever get super lost, I can take off my spacesuit and I will not die. So in that instance, what you should do is take off your Russack. If you take off your Russack, even if you exit the game and you reload and you start in a hab somewhere, currently it's a little bit of a cheat, but all the stuff that I'm storing in here, all the gems, will still be in my Russack, which I can then just put back on and sell, so it won't be a total loss. Another thing I'm going to have to remember to do when I get back to either Lorville, which I'll probably go to, or Everest Harbor, is that I'm going to have to store my ship, and then I'm going to have to claim whatever ship I don't bring with me. So I'm going to have to claim the... I'll probably claim the Aurora and store the MSR. That way, both ships will be available again, because right now, since they're both outside, they're not both available. I guess they both exist, but as soon as I leave the game, one will be lost on the planet's surface and need to be claimed. Okay, so, ooh. What's in here? Another rock? Is this Aphrite? So I'm finding a bunch of stuff in here. And there's another Hadonite, or no, that's Dolivine. So we got a Dolivine there, an Aphrite. Perfect. This has turned out to be a good little hole. So I'm going to continue gathering these items. If I can squeeze into there. Maybe I can do this. So I am having amazing luck finding minables in this cave. There just seems to be stuff all over the place. If I go to my personal inventory, let's see what I found so far. I haven't been doing this that long, but I've got 27 dolomite and 19 hadanite. So we're actually almost full. Whoa, that was the wrong button. Almost full with minables that I have here. And I have forgotten how much I actually like hand mining. It is not really effective. It's not really profitable. It's a lot of work. But just being in this cave, I feel like I'm just like an explorer going around and finding items to mine and searching. And I just love it. It's just so immersive to me. I don't really care whether or not I make much of a profit or any profit at all. I just want to just explore more of this cave. So I'm having a great time. And if you ever need to do some hand mining as a starting player, the fact that this is so close to Lorville, 100% this seems like a great place to mine. Here's another hadanite rock. So look at that. So more hadanite right here. I don't know how much, but it's just worth it to mine. So I'm going to keep mining and just kind of exploring this cave. I'm having a great time. However, I've died once. I lost my gray cat. I don't know where I am really, and I haven't found the missing client, Silvio Avakin. I haven't found him yet. So this is a successful failure at exploring the new caves, I guess. That's what I'm going to call it. There we go. That is the name of this video. Exploring the Caves of Hurston. A successful failure. Something to that effect. I'll come up with a better title, I'm sure. But I am happy. I'm happy with how this turned out. I'm happy that I can check out this cave. So I think once I've mined this rock, I might be pretty full as far as storage goes. I might not be able to actually mine a lot more without returning to my ship. But I've made some profit. Actually, you know what? I could switch over to my Pembroke armor. Using that little trick I told you, I can switch over to Pembroke and I'll have new inventory again. Really, once there's physicalized inventory, it's something you won't be able to do, and that makes sense. It's really kind of a cheat, but at the same time, I hardly have any cash right now. I spent it all on my new ships, so why not cheese the system a little bit if you can and get some more. So I'm going to keep exploring this cave, and I'm just having a great time. So if I find something that looks really cool, I will share it with you. But there's a good chance that this will be it. Me exploring around, mining. I let my power drop a little bit too much there. So let's try this. There we go. So we're just going to see if we can get a little more hadanite and see how much profit I can make on this cave. Almost there. Come on. Perfect. So I'll pick these up and I'm going to keep exploring. So if we look now, I have the option only to carry. That means my inventory is full. If I go to personal inventory and we look at this here, it's going to say 100% once it loads, 100%. So we have all this gems in here. However, if you can buy armor, any type of armor is going to help. So if I go to armor, I know I have leg armor. There you go. Leg armor. Save changes. Look kind of ridiculous. I don't believe I have any arms. No. So, leg armor's on. So, it should be on now if I look at myself. Yes. So, I think all armor, with the exception of maybe helmets, have inventory. So, if I do this now, leg storage. It shows me that I have leg storage and my backpack. And leg storage means I can continue to pick up some items. So I'll continue picking these up. So if you ever need a little more storage, just remember, all your armor will provide you storage. So checking back our personal inventory, I cracked another rock, and we're looking here, leg storage. Looks like we can have 8 storage in there. So that increased ours just enough that we were able to pick up 8 more rocks. So I'm going to now switch to my Pembroke and switch over to that. So undersuit, Pembroke, and we will have some new storage once that has switched over. There we go. Apparently I was starting to suffocate in this cave a little bit. Unusual. I thought Hurston had an atmosphere. Maybe it's a little bit different in this cave. So, something to remember. Something I wasn't aware of. Something I've learned. So we will now continue picking up a few of these little gems here. I've only taken 9 damage. Not too bad. I could use a med pen, but I don't really need to. Is that all of them? If you're ever unsure whether or not you picked up all the rocks, just pull out your mining tool and scan around. There we go. And you will see some of the other items that you can pick up. So we know that I missed one right there. Alright, so let's keep going. Oh, and look at that! Another rock that we can mine right away. This cave is chock full of minables. So if you're looking for a cave to do some hand mining, I would say that this cave is close by and quite easy to find a bunch of stuff in. Still haven't found our missing client, but that's alright. I'm going to continue to mine and see at least what kind of profit I can make on this cave as I keep exploring. And it's just blowing away how massive this cave is. I will be shocked if I find my way out, but that's my goal, is to find my way to the exit once I am done mining as much as I can out of this cave. So once again, this cave is proving to be an amazing cave to mine in. Look at this. Mineable rock there. Mineable rock there. Mineable rock there. There's probably another one close by. And this is just, I just mined a rock behind me. So there's just rocks all over that we can mine. So I'm going to just keep going. I just can't get over how much I'm finding. So let's see. Hadnite will do. Aphrite, another Hadnite, Dolivine, and I'm sure there's another one. And I literally just, the rock that I was just mining was right there. So I'm just blown away by how many mineable rocks I'm finding in this cave. So again, a great place to start out. And although you can drive a vehicle in here, not very far, as I learned, you don't need to. This is a cave that you can get into on foot with any ship just flying over from Hurston. So again, awesome place to go, and so fun just to walk around and mine. I don't know what I just did. I think it's because I was looking down at here. I activated my glow sticks. So I still don't know how to work these. Oh, that is the wrong key. Z. But now they're glowing. Now I have these glow sticks in my hand, or on my person, that are providing some light. But I really don't know what I did. I'm going to do some research, but if you know how to get these to work correctly, let me know. And I will, because now I have both. Why do I have both on me? I don't really need both on me, but that's okay. They're both glowing now. I have them. And I know you can take these and place them somewhere and use them as waypoints. Had I been able to figure that out, that would be the way to mark my way so I don't get lost in here. But as it stands, at least I can aim towards my ships, which are about, say the Aurora's right near the entrance. It's 300 away, and we'll see if I can find my way out once I am full. Maybe I'll find the missing client, but I just thought it was kind of neat. These just suddenly came on. I think I was pointing down and I activated them, and now I have a little bit of light on my my body. So kind of helpful. Means I can turn off my headlamp and just have this purple glow if I want. And I'm going to keep mining. I'm in the area where I saw all those rocks. I've only mined one so far, so those 3 are still there. So I'm going to keep going. I just thought I'd point out that I now have glow sticks. Start that again. So, kept mining. About an hour later, my pockets were bursting full at the seams, so I made my way back to the surface and returned to Lorville. Sell all my goods. Not a bad sum, and make more than enough profit to cover my bills paying for these drinks. And that, my friend, is why I'm still at Lorville. Looking sharp. Look at this. Beautiful. And making some credits. I tell you, working for yourself is great. You should give it a try. You know what I say? The best boss is yourself. Still looking around. Look at this. Oh, wow. So many cool places. Lots of like almost platforming to get from one location to another. Just so cool. I'm still mining. Still finding different rocks to mine. There's another one right there. Slowly building up an inventory of gems. I'm heading back. I'm getting pretty full, so I'm heading back to my ship. Silvio, I'm sorry. I've been looking, been keeping my eyes out. Normally, the body, if you're finding a body, it's around some actual of the glow sticks, the quick flares, and you're able to pick those up and put them in your inventory. But I just haven't seen it, and this cave is so massive, and I have no idea where to go. But as far as finding things to mine, definitely no shortage of that at all. It's pretty amazing how many little rocks. Normally people say just go for hadnite, but I say go for whatever. I mean, not mining dolomite or not mining aphrite just because you're waiting for hadnite, not mining a rock is never as profitable as picking up some extra gems. So if you got the storage space, oh, maybe I'm full. I think that might be it. Let's see. I am full. Look at all these gems here. So I am full. So what I'm going to do now, I think I'm just going to have to try to find my way out of here. Try to find my ship. So that'll be my goal now. Definitely this is a dead end. I'm going to do my best. Let's see if I can find my way out of this cave. That is going to be my next goal. Oh my god, this is so... Jump! Okay, which way should I go? Down and through or around? Let's go around. Can I make this? I'm having such a good time. Oh, even when I fall. Even when I fall, I'm still having a good time. I'm still enjoying everything. Still finding my way around these caves. But it is better when you don't fall. When you're trying to get somewhere. But I'm getting close. So I think this might be doable. I think I might actually find my way out of this cave. because it's such a labyrinthine place. I'm just expecting a minotaur. I can't wait till more of those scary plants. Can't wait till there's more animals around here, where there's a chance that you're gonna like find some sort of animal that you're gonna have to fight off. That would be super cool. Where am I going? Oh, there's an opening here. Let's go through here. Okay. All right. I'm getting closer. So we are going to take a little bit of a cut here, and hopefully when I come back, it's me heading out of the cave and to my ship. Oh. That sounds so different. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're not taking a cut. I've done it. I've done it. Okay. This difference in sound has me thinking that that was the point where maybe the atmosphere changed and I could probably breathe. But I'm not going to risk it by taking off my helmet now. But I was surprised that I couldn't breathe down in the cave. But look at me. Oh, this is just amazing. Oh, wow. The only caves I've seen are the first ones that I showed. And they were just, it was just like a little hole. But this is a cave. Amazing. Okay, so my Aurora won't make the trip with me. I'm going to be taking the Star Runner. I don't think I can fit an Aurora inside a Star Runner, although that would be pretty awesome if I could. Could I? You know what? I'm not going to bother trying. I'm just going to claim the Aurora when I get to Lorville, and then I will have the Aurora again. At the moment, though, is just going to stay there. We're going to get into our Star Runner, and we are going to head to Lorville, which is super close. Again, this cave, not far at all. Pretty cool. Because we're on a bit of an angle, that panel is a lot easier to reach. You can see kind of a little bit of an issue with the ramp because it hits the ground. That's alright. Let's close this up. And let's go to Lorville. So I will see you there. So as you can see when I take off, Lorville just around the corner. Not far at all. Weird that it's showing up on my HUD like that. So I'm not in jump mode, but look at that. We are almost there, and we've just taken off. So I'm going to land at Lorville, and then I'm going to actually see how many gems I collected. Since I have it in different suits of armor, I don't know my full total of looking at what type. Also, well, I'll show you when I land. I'm going to land, and then I'll talk about what I was about to talk about. Alright, we are back in Lorville. Just coming in for a quick landing.
Landing complete.
Perfect. Engines off. Gonna open this. So, what I was about to say is the one drawback of the current inventory system is I don't really... Oh, wrong way. This way. I don't really know what I'm holding. I don't really know specifically how much. Like, I don't know what these are. I have 23 of something, I have 57 of something, I have 29 of something. It does not show you the actual names. And there's probably a way to figure that out, but I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. So I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm just going to go here into the cargo area. Personal inventory. Let's see if this is possible. Right click, store all commodities. Okay. I'm going to store them all. Now that I'm in Lorville. Oh, look at it. It says Aphrite. It actually told me. Okay, so it actually told me those were Aphrite. So go back, exit, and now we have everything in this box here. I'm going to take this box, I just put it over here so it's out of the way. I'm going to do that with my other armor. I'm going to put my russack on, I'm going to put those legs on, and I'm going to store it again. That way, instead of having to switch suits in the admin center and sell, I just have to choose the Star Runner as the location of where my items that I'm going to be selling are located, and everything, the whole total, should show up there. I haven't tried this before, but I don't see why this wouldn't work as a way to store all my goods. So now I'm still in my Pembroke armor, but that should change momentarily. There we go. There's my new hair I chose. When I did my character reset, pretty horrific. I liked it. It wasn't the Mo bowl cut, which is the one I normally go with because I think it's hilarious, but it was definitely another way. So remember, to get to personal inventory, hold F, right click, personal inventory, and we have more items here. We have, oh, it does, okay, so there you go. If you right click, Dolavine, Hadnite, that's how you can figure out what it is. So if I store all commodities, is that backpack and legs? Let's find out. So we'll end up having quite a few gems. It is not. It's just one or the other. Well, that's kind of good. So if you're trying to figure out a way to store items, and you want to keep something, move it from one item to another before you store. So let's see. Let's store these at the same time. And then once we put our ship into storage in the terminal, all these things will be safe. There we are. So we have items there. So we'll carry these, put them over here. There we go. So now we have all our items here. So we are going to put our ship into storage, head to admin, and see how we did. We never found Silvio going this way, but we did find some hand mineables. So as I said, a successful failure. Also, one of the most impressive caves I've seen yet. By far, the most fun I've had kind of just exploring in a while. So I am 100% going to go and check that cave out again. Maybe see if I can find someone that wants to come with me. I'm also 100% going to look for one of the ships, the ship accessible caves, the ones that you fly into, like the sinkholes. I've seen a picture of those. That's one of the first things I saw, and it just looked amazing. And it's a good one for intermediate size, like when you're just kind of getting a little bit further along in the game, because it's not one that's easily accessible. It's not one that anyone can get to, because you'd have to definitely fly into. So I'm gonna go and store this. Everyone is standing on their chairs. Okay, so we're gonna store this, and once it's stored, everything is safe, and we can head to the admin and sell the items. What are you guys doing? Well, wow, that's pretty neat. Good job, dude. That's like a magic trick. Can you teach me that? Just gonna ignore me, eh? Can you teach me? How are you doing this? It's the future. Wow. Okay. Off to admin. Alright, we are at the Metro Center. A little bit of a weirdness. It told me I was at Tisa Spaceport. Threw me for a loop for a second until I realized that was a mistake. We are definitely at Metro Center. So we are going to go to admin, which I believe is a left turn up here. This way? I think so. I don't tend to come to it from this direction, but let's see. No. Where am I going? Oh, there it is. So we are at admin. We're gonna check out how well we did exploring that new cave. I don't have a lot of cash yet. I'm down to under 5,000, 4,487. Let's see how we did. So we're gonna sell, and when we select location, we will not have our personal inventory. We only have the Star Runner, and it has 0 out of 114 available SU. Remember, SU are not the same as personal cargo units. They're like what you buy larger items. And here is everything we got. Let's start with the Dolovine. Dolovine is worth 130 each. We got 48 of them for 6,240. Not too bad. So we're up over 10,000 already, which I'm happy about. Then we'll look at the Aphorite. The Aphorite's worth a little more than Dolovine. Dolovine's 130 each. Aphorite is 152 each. And we got another 4,270 of that for 28 of those. Got it. And then we'll check the Hadnite. The Hadnite is 275, I believe, each. So the Hadnite. Oh. Timed out again. Sell. Hadnite, 275 each. We had 93 of those for 25,575. So look at that. That is like 35,000 in that cave just hand mining. 35,000 for, it was about an hour and a half, and most of that time was me just running around jumping and exploring. Not too bad. Can't complain at all. We're up to over 40,000, so we're back on track. Now we have a little bit of a leeway. I love the graffiti on this. I love stuff like that. All the little things like that. We're back on our way to earning a bit of money. So that will cover the cost of fuel and resupplying. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take a break. We're going to head back to our hab. But then after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little more rock mining, but rock mining with the MSR, because it's so much easier to go in and out, and the scanner tends to be a bit better for finding items, I find. I don't know if that's actually the case, and maybe it's just luck, but we're going to start building up our money again with the MSR. But I'm also going to do some exploring. I'm also going to do more visiting. I think we haven't seen New Babbage yet, and we haven't seen A18 yet, so we're going to definitely go to those two places and check them out. Maybe we'll start with Area 18. That'll be the next place I go. So next video will either be me rock mining, I don't know if I'll bother showing that too much, or going to Area 18. So until next time, I hope to see you in a verse. Thanks for watching, and have a good night. Time to head back home. What? Silvio who? Oh, right. The missing man. I tell ya, I searched that cave, top to bottom, and I never saw even a sign of that man. Probably it was never there, actually. If part of the people in this system, sometimes they just want to disappear. Probably sitting on a beach someplace, living it up. Can almost guarantee it. Now, let's say we have another round. It's happy hour. Barkeep, one for me and my friend.